Hey everyone, this is 8.1 extra practice number 2. All right, remember we're still doing the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, and remember when you have a right triangle, your c value is the one across from your 90 degree. Okay, A and B are your legs, and they could be placed in either position as long as you have C across from your 90 degrees. All right, so if we're following that example, it looks like we're looking for C in both of these questions here. So we have 6 squared plus 3 squared equals C squared. And on this side, we have 4 squared plus 7 squared equals C squared. Well, 6 squared is 36, 3 squared is 9, 36 and 9 makes 45, and the square root of 45 in your calculator, square root of 45 is 6.70. Okay, if you look at number 2, 4 squared is 16, 7 squared is 49, 16 plus 49 gives you 65, and the square root of 65 is 8.06. Okay, you're going to continue with those, and I'm just going to burn through these and help you figure out what's going on here, and I'm going to help you set up the 3-word problems. So for number 3, you're looking for C. So this should be 14 squared plus 22 squared equals C squared. But now for number 4, you're looking for A or B. So let's just call it A. A squared plus 3.7 squared equals 4.2 squared. All right, again here, it looks like we're looking for an A and an A or a B. It doesn't matter which one you choose because you're going to solve the same way. So we get A squared plus 6.9 squared equals 5.3 squared. And here we have A squared plus 2.7 squared equals 8.6 squared. As we keep going, this is an A or a B, again an A or a B. And let's just set those two up. A squared plus 17 squared equals 22 squared. And this is A squared plus 6.9 squared equals, A squared plus 6.4 squared equals 6.9 squared. All right, to get from point A to point B, you must avoid walking through a pond. To avoid the pond, you must walk 34 meters south and 41 meters east. Okay, so if you notice, across from our 90 degree is C, so we're missing C. So this is 34 squared plus 41 squared equals C squared. And you're going to solve, okay? A baseball diamond is a square with 90 feet. So all 4 sides of the square are 90. What is the shortest distance to the nearest tenth of a foot between first and third? Well, if you cut this off, you're looking here across from a 90. So we have x squared, which is really x is C. So we have 90 squared plus 90 squared equals C squared. And that's how you're going to solve, because this is the triangle that we're using right here. In a computer catalog, a computer monitor is being listed as 19 inches. This distance is the diagonal. Okay, if the screen measures 10 inches in height, what is the base or the width? So here we have A squared plus 10 squared equals 19 squared. Okay, for your last one, a ladder is placed 5 feet away from a house. The ladder comes up 12 feet on the side of the wall. How long is the ladder? Well, that's C, because here's your 90 degree angle. All right, so we have 5 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. Okay, so anywhere you're solving for C, you're going to solve exactly like numbers 1 and 2. But if you're solving for A, I'm going to show you with example number 4. 3.7 squared is 13.69. 4.2 squared is 17.64. Subtract 1369 on both sides. And a squared equals 17.64 minus 13.69 is 3.95. And if you take the square root of 3.95, you get 1.98. Okay, so that's how you solve for A. If you're going to solve for B, you simply just type in 14 squared is 196, 22 squared is 484, and that equals C squared. 196 plus 484 is 680. The square root of 680 is 26.07. Okay, so you're either solving for C, like in number 3, or you're solving for A, like in number 4. Okay, so as you work through these, you mimic, use 3 and 4 as your guide, and you're going to mimic what I did, and you're going to solve for all of these, okay? Don't forget to submit your work and show all your steps just as I do in numbers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Thanks for watching.